You can build the best clinical AI tool in the market, integrate it perfectly with EMR, and train every physician in the organization. And it will still fail if the physician doesn't trust it enough to change how they work. You see, physician adoption is the last 10 feet of every clinical AI implementation, and arguably the most important. And it's where most investments have gone to die than anywhere else in this entire process. Physicians are skeptical by training. They have watched technology promises fail before. They've absorbed the burden of every poorly designed clinical tool that was imposed on them over the past 2 decades. And now they're being asked to trust an AI system with outputs that carry clinical and legal accountability that rests with them, not with the vendor. There are 3 things that will actually help move physician adoption of clinical AI. First, clinical champion design. Not just identifying a champion, but structuring their role so they are involved in the workflow design before go live, not recruited to endorse something they didn't help build. Second, transparency about failure modes. Physicians who understand how and when the AI is likely to be wrong are significantly more likely to adopt it than physicians who are told it's highly accurate. Acknowledging a limitation builds trust. Overselling destroys it. Third, workflow fit. The AI has to reduce friction in the physician's actual daily work, not add a step. Every additional click in a clinical workflow is a barrier to adoption. I've seen clinical AI tools and others with genuinely strong performance data achieve under 20% physician adoption at 90 days because the workflow integration added time rather than saving it. The AI was right, the workflow design was not. And no amount of physician communication fixed a friction problem that should have been solved in the design phase. What has been the biggest adoption barrier for clinical technology in your organization? Trust, workflow, friction, or something else? Feel free to drop it in the comments. And if physician adoption is a sticking point with something that you're working on, feel free to reach out.